I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say. Blew everybody away, wear whatever I want. Dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going? Nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams, living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams, living in my dreams. She can make all the problems disappear. She can tell you that.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Today is Monday. I'm starting off this vlog in my room. I'm whispering because today is my daughter's 27th birthday. Oh, and I'm sorry. Welcome and welcome back to the vlog. Okay, let's get that part over with. But I'm whispering because today is my daughter's birthday. I know she up because she been bugging me. She worse than a 5-year-old on her birthday. But I'm just putting these little outfits. I just got her a couple of outfits, just some jeans and t-shirts and stuff like that. She also got her glasses. Y'all remember me telling y'all in the previous vlog that she wanted some glasses. Well, she got her glasses. She actually got them in on time. So then we have dinner reservations, and then I have to go pick up her cake. So I got her this little bag. It says happy birthday to you. I'm just stuffing it, like I said, with her outfits. And then she always, like my daughter, if y'all know about a Cancer, she is very homebody. She is very sensitive. She is very caring. She's very nurturing. Like, I could not have been blessed with better kids. Both of my kids are extremely, extremely good girls. When I say y'all, never had a problem out of them. Never. With the occasional smart mouth, okay? Let's just be real. They're girls. They have smart mouths. They get attitudes. But as far as like having like boy crazy and running away, getting smart, doing drugs, I have never, ever had an issue with my kids, y'all. I am so blessed to have 2 daughters, and both are like, yeah. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing this morning. But I wanted to come on and start a vlog. I really didn't want to, because I'm like, y'all don't want to see my little dried out little puff. I got to figure out what I'm going to do to my hair, because it looks a hot mess, okay? But I'm gonna do my little bun tonight, my little top knot bun for the dinner tonight. And then after that, I don't know, y'all. I got to figure this hair thing out. I really didn't want more braids because I'm so sick of braids. I'm ready for a press. And I told y'all, this is the first year that I've never had a perm. So all of this is new. I'm actually going to go to the beauty supply today and buy like some stuff to see if I can maybe wear it down. Like, you know, just wear my natural hair out curly and see what that do. But y'all just disregard this microphone on the top of my head because I'm looking a mess. And it's only like 7 o'clock in the morning. I know y'all didn't expect me to come on here in full glam. Okay. So, yeah. So we gonna get this together. And then I got these little, got her card and stuff. I got these little balloons. Let me show y'all. They come from Dollar Tree. And they're just tutus for $22, and they say inflate with enclosed straw, not for helium use. So we're gonna decorate my island. We just put a little cover over the island. I got this little banner. Pink is her favorite color. If you don't know, but you don't know, so I'm telling you. But pink is her favorite color. So I got these plates, and then I got this little cloth, this little table cover to go over. Ooh. Now my 7 o'clock morning voice trying to act up. Okay, but I got the cloth to go over that, and to go over the island. What am I talking about? To go over the island. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna pick y'all back up when we get downstairs, and we're gonna show y'all her reaction. She's not gonna cry or nothing, but she's very, very sensitive, so I don't know. Okay, so this is all we got set up. This is just a little something. It's not a birthday party. So let's go upstairs, wake her up. I'm sure she's up, but this is it. Just a little something. This is what we all do for each other. For like Mother's Day, they do it for me. Birthdays, we just put this little some type of cover on the island, and just something to make somebody feel a little bit of something. And then like I said, I'm gonna go get her cake, and then back there, those are some pink plates that I got, which I showed you all earlier. So yeah. Hey y'all. It is a later in the day on Monday. Oh, I forgot my ring. Oh, I feel so weird. Just noticed it when I just did like this. But I'm just running to the grocery store to grab my daughter cake. Because if you know about Publix cakes, you already know Publix cakes gonna hit every time, okay? Publix cakes, I would go to Publix cakes before Publix bakery before I would go to like any other person who bakes cakes. Like Publix cakes is delicious, but that buttercream icing can't go wrong. But they didn't have the marble, but she likes, when I mean marble, like the cake batter. So she likes chocolate, so I ordered, of course, chocolate. But man, look at that. It feels so weird without my ring on. And I know exactly where I sat it at because I lotioned up my hands before I walked out the door. But it's one of those days where I just really don't feel like doing too much of nothing. I wish she would have been like, let's go to a pool or do something to get in some water, because I don't know, I don't feel like going to eat dinner. But I'm gonna roll out. It's just so funny because like last year when she turned 21, this day last year, man, we was in Bahamas. We stayed at the Atlantis. We was in a pool. I was having some drinks. Like, it was just such a fun, good family vacation. But today in particular was just so fun. We had so much fun last year on this day. This year we didn't. Last year we went out of the country several times, which I wasn't even vlogging then. But this year we decided that we weren't going to go as many times because we had did so much last year. And then we wanted to do some things to our house too. So we was like, we just gonna allocate the money somewhere else this year. So we didn't take as many out of the country trips as we did last year. But if this car would move, ma'am. But next year, yeah, they will be getting cranked back up because it just feels so weird not to be gone. Like usually on the 4th of July, usually like a lot of the main holidays, we try to be gone, because I don't know if I told y'all, but I've been living in Georgia since 2005, and I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. And like I have family here, but I don't have like my immediate family here. So a lot of times, like on the holidays, it's just not the same. And then like a lot of my family that is in Detroit, they have since like moved to other states. So we all kind of like split up. We're here in Atlanta,
We're in Dallas. We're in Arizona. I think, and when I say like immediate, I mean like my first cousins, the cousins that I grew up with, that are like my mom's siblings and their kids, because those are the ones that I'm the closest to. But my cousins here, when I was growing up as a teenager and even younger, I've always came to Atlanta. Like, I've always been coming here my whole entire life. So I'm pretty cool and close to my cousins here too, and my cousins in Alabama, which with my mom we travel a lot. So I'm close to them too, but not as close, of course, as my first cousins in Detroit. Well, you know, now that we've moved everywhere. But yeah, so a lot of the times, like on major holidays, Christmas, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, things like that, we usually try to now create our own memories. And within like my family, meaning my little family, my kids, my husband, my mom and my stepfather before he passed, we would always just try to find somewhere to go on the major holidays, because it's just not the same, you know. Like, my grandmother has passed on, my grandfather has passed on, and like I said, now that we've all kind of scattered around, everybody has their own families and doing their own things. So, you know, I know everybody kind of feel that it just is what it is. It's different, but you know. But I'm saying, I don't even know why I said all that, but anyway, I'm here at Publix. I need to go grocery shopping. I told y'all I don't even have a pack of meat. I do not have a pack of meat in my freezer. But I am going to get the food that I'm going to cook for the 4th of July. I'm going to get that today. And then I'm just going to go like regular grocery shopping tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. The day after, Wednesday. My youngest daughter has a hair appointment. So I'm going to drop her off to get her hair done. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do like the big grocery shopping then. Because I just don't have it in me to do it today. I don't feel like it. It's already 2 o'clock. And I'm just getting out the house. So, and then I think I'm going to try to make me a hair appointment. I just did this little top knot again today. Nah. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Okay? Have y'all ever heard somebody say, I'm sick of it? I'm sick of it. I'm ready for some braids, but I'm not ready for like loose, long braids. I think I don't know. I'm gonna figure out something. But I gotta go get my hair braided because I'm sick of having to do my hair every day. My head in the middle right here tends to get like sore. So, and it's not even that the ponytail is tight. It's just that part of my head is very sensitive. So I'm sick of anything sitting up there. I did it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and tie it down because it's kind of freezing up, but I'm gonna tie it down for dinner tonight, and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do to this head because I'm tired of these braids. I'm sick of it. But let me go ahead and get in here and get this cake, get the food for tomorrow. Oh, for tomorrow, I don't know if I told y'all, but tomorrow I think I decided, because I told y'all I was sick of barbecue, so I'm gonna fry some whole wings, whole chicken wings. I'm gonna fry some corn, and I'm gonna do some roasted Brussels sprouts because I have been craving Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna do some roasted Brussels sprouts. My husband wants a potato salad. I do not like potato salad, so I bought a Publix brand home style potato salad. I think that's what it's called. So I'm gonna get him that. My youngest daughter, and I think my oldest daughter, she eats it too. But I don't like potato salad, so I don't know how to make it, which I mean I could. I'm not saying that I can. I don't think it's really rocket science, but I don't like it, so I don't want to make it, so I'm not. So I'm gonna buy it. Let me go ahead and get what I need to get, and I'll see y'all when I get in Publix.
Got everything I need. Got everything I needed. We out. Simple and harmless. I think the parking lot is more crowded than it actually looks, but it's busier than normal. So at least I was able to find everything I need, because at one point, you know how it was, where we couldn't find the stuff that we needed. So good. How are you? Look. Here go the birthday girl, y'all. She make an appearance for the vlog. Only on her birthday. What is it?
Cheap piece of shit. Overpriced piece of shit.
He always trying to dog my car out, but y'all.
Dang, now you almost hit Keelan.
I don't want to.
Yeah, but what's that running across the street?
T-Boo phone holder holding up.
I don't want to T-Boo.
What you order on?
Some good things.
You ain't gonna like it better than Amazon though.
Quite cheap.
Yep. Some of that stuff. I wouldn't trust it. On our way to Rays on the River. Sandy Springs. For those who live here in Georgia. They have outdoor patio on is it the Chattahoochee? Oh, did y'all hear about the Chattahoochee? Chattahoochee had a sewer spill. So sewage spilled in the Chattahoochee and they like shut it down. So y'all can't go tubing and anything else in the Chattahoochee River because it's nasty. It's full of sewage. And I just read that today. I know in Duluth they have where you can go on the Chattahoochee River and do rafting for like 4 hours, but it was sewage that spilled in there, so I don't think y'all should trust that. Not with sewage. It's cloudy. It's looking like it's about to storm, which I'm sure it is. Hopefully we'll beat it coming and going, because lately it's been storming in the evenings for like an hour or so, and then the sun will come back out. So hopefully we'll beat it to and from, because I don't want to be riding it. So we'll see y'all when we get to Rays on the River. You know that white whoop beside her.
Sorry, not first.
We're gonna have food for a week after we
Y'all leave my video.
But everybody got quiet.
Like,
Cause what do we need to talk about?
Turn the light off.
Turn off the lights and light a candle.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Keelan. Happy birthday to you. This is so ghetto. Hey y'all, today is the 4th of July. At first I wasn't gonna pick up the camera because if you could see back, trying to point like right, trying to get my finger direction. Right there is my blanket. I've been on this couch covered up in this blanket the majority of the day. I cleaned up the half bath downstairs and it is 4:23 and I'm just getting up, moving around. You see I look a hot mess by the head, so please excuse that. I hope everyone is enjoying their 4th of July with their family, friends, whoever you enjoy it with. I hope you all be safe. Please be safe. Hope y'all eating good and drinking good and all of that. So please be, but most importantly, please be safe. But I realized, oh, and I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all looking like, what is she doing? I'm seasoning my chicken. So far, I've put garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, which I need more of. And now I'm putting some accent. But I realized that I didn't pick y'all back up yesterday to tell y'all about our experience at Ray's on the River. Now, the ambiance, I'll give it, a 10 out of 10. Nice place, very nice place. The atmosphere was nice. The food, very mediocre. For the price, it just wasn't mathing for me. And it was like, my husband felt the same way. My kids' food, my youngest daughter had lamb chops. My oldest daughter had a surf and turf with a filet mignon lobster tail. She said her food was good. I had the seafood broiler, which was seafood. Let me slow down. It was a broiled seafood platter, which was 2 shrimp, 2 scallops, a little small piece of salmon, a lobster tail. And then my husband had, I believe he had a surf and turf as well. So he likes his steak medium well. So he was like okay with it, but he felt it had too much like of the charred taste on it. Me, on the other hand, so when I order my food like I do anywhere else, please make sure, I would like everything well done. First time I got it, girl, the food looked raw. It was like, did y'all even cook it? Why I feel like the fish should still be moving on my plate. The lobster tail should, like, everything should still be moving. So I sent it back. Then they came out again. It looked like they didn't even do anything to it. Like, it still looked the exact same. So I sent it back again. Now, mind you, by now I'm full because I had that Caesar salad, which I did show you all the Caesar salad. And then for sides, they're considered shareables. So you get it so everybody at the table can eat some. We had some lobster mac and cheese, which was really good. And it had big, nice sized pieces of lobster in it too. So 10 out of 10 on a lobster mac and cheese. We had a side of like the button mushrooms. And then we had a side of roasted Brussels sprouts. The sides were delicious. So when I sent my food back the second time, so when it came out again, it was like, y'all putting it through the broiler. Just at this point, just sear it. Maybe I was mistaken for ordering the broiled seafood platter, which I have usually get that. If somebody have that on their menu, I'll get it. Oh, and I'm sorry, it did come with a crab cake. Like, the crab cake was this big, like maybe smaller. It was probably like about that big. It was so little, but it was good. I'm not gonna complain about the crab cake because it was good, but everything else, nah. I was like, everything else on my plate, let me just say that. My husband was like, yeah, it's a bit overrated. Me, yeah, for me, it was overrated. Would I go back again? No, absolutely not. It definitely wouldn't be on using Mrs. Dash, but it would not be on my roster to be trying to head back that way anytime soon. It just was not good enough for me to even want that again ever in life. But you know, these kids be finding stuff on TikTok, because my daughter found it, I believe, on TikTok. And we had made reservations to sit on a patio, which I told you all, which was off the Chattahoochee River. But on our way there, it was storming. Like, it wasn't storming then, but you can tell it was about to start storming. Like, it was really, really getting dark. So by the time we got there, the lady had told us that they did have covered, that's making me sneeze. They did have covered patio, a covered patio, but it was like a 45-minute wait. So we were like, well, that really kind of defeats the purpose, because we already had reservations and things like that. So it was like, you know, it was no purpose to wait. And plus, I'm kind of glad we did, because it stormed. Like, it stormed really, really bad. So I'm glad that we didn't get the covered patio, because we would have been sitting out there ready to come in from the rain and, you know, thundering and lightning and stuff like that. And then you'll see we came and just sang happy birthday to my daughter. And then that was it. That was it. But I was like, man, I didn't get a chance to show y'all my food, because hell, I couldn't even eat. I mean, you know, like, my food was barely even at the table. By the time, like I said, the food came, I ate 2 of the shrimp. The scallops are still in there. No, I ate 1 of the, I might have ate both shrimp. But I think, like, the salmon is still in there. The scallops are still in there. And something else, maybe a piece of my lobster tail. Now, the sides, like, if you know about a lobster tail, like the little side part, why was it crunchy? It was broiled, so the middle is like okay, like it still could have been done in the middle, but they put it through the broiler, so the direct heat just crisped the sides. Like, girl, why? But it is what it is. That's what she wanted to go for her birthday. Of course, we didn't know. So, you know, all of us, that was an experience for all of us, which was mediocre, to say the least. You know, like, maybe terrible is the wrong word to use, but it was very mediocre for the cost. Let me just say that. But I'm just seasoning this chicken up, and then I'm just about to let this sit to the side for a minute until I get my corn, which I'll show y'all. I'm just gonna fry some corn, which, you know, I don't use flour and starch and all that kind of stuff when I fry my corn, but I'll show y'all how I buy the corn, because I buy corn that's already shook. If you live here in Georgia and you have a Publix, you can buy corn that's already shook, meaning it's already out the hull and everything like that. Now, it still have like the little scraps where you have to peel those off, but for the most part, it's out of the hull, so the hard part is done. And yeah, that's really about it. I'm gonna do some more roasted Brussels sprouts, because I've been on a Brussels sprout kick. Like, I love Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna do some more of those, and that's really it. We still got ice cream and cake from her birthday, so we got dessert. Oh, and this is the seasoning. I don't use Lawry's. I don't know if y'all know about Everglades seasoning, but it has a little bit, well, I'm not gonna say a little bit, much less sodium. It has, if you can see it here, 310 milligrams of sodium per the container. So it's much less sodium than like Lawry's. Really, the only thing I use with salt when I cook is this right here. And then Accent, of course, has sodium, but it's not as much sodium as it would be in like a regular seasoned salt or anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna put these to the side, get them all seasoned up, set to the side, and then I'm gonna cut my corn off the cob and do all of that. And then I'll pick y'all back up. But I just wanted to come in and tell y'all about my experience. And then, another thing. How about I didn't even show y'all my outfit? If I can, I'll insert a clip. We were kind of rushing because we was trying to beat the rain before it started storming. Because if you know anything about Georgia traffic, once a little bit of rain kick in, these people act like they don't know how to drive. So we was really trying to beat the traffic. So yeah, but let me go ahead and finish getting this seasoned up, because I'm already, like I said, it's after 4 o'clock and I'm just getting started. So I'll see y'all in a minute. So I got my chicken all seasoned up, and I only put a little bit of seasoning in my flour because I like the seasoning to be on my food. So I'm not one to shy away from the seasonings, but the reason I can overly season my food is because, like I told you before, I don't use a lot of seasonings that have salt. Like, this is my mostly my main things that I use right here. So got this chicken seasoned up. So let me put the lid on this, and then I'm gonna show y'all the corn. So this is the corn I'm gonna use, which, like I said, it's already shook. You still have to do a little bit of work, but you don't have to do much. And if you know how to cook and fry corn, like, you don't need all of that flour and starch. I don't cook mine like that. I use, once I cut this off the cob and get all the juices out of here, I'm gonna fry my bacon, and then I just basically cook my fry my corn in the bacon grease. And this is where the flavor of the corn is going to be. I don't use regular butter, but if you know anything about I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, to me it tastes like butter. I've been using this for at least 15 years. I can't even remember the last time I actually bought regular butter. Every now and again I will buy Land O'Lakes butter if when I used to do crab legs at home, but that's like very, very rare, and that would be the only time I would buy it. Or like, I cooked a couple of sweet potato pies or something like that that calls for actual butter, but this right here is what I use. Now, it has went up in price because it used to be, I want to say it used to be like $6.99 or $7.99. Girl, this tub is $10.99 now. $10.99. So yeah, so I'm gonna get these cleaned off and cut off the cob, and yeah, I'll show y'all the technique. My cousin taught me this a long time ago, so this is the technique that I use, but I'll show y'all how I like cut it and then get the juices out using the knife. So give me a second to get these cleaned and ready to go, and I'll show y'all.
You know it's creeping up on me. This frostbite gets deep into my bloodstream. Just trying to make the most of it. Babe, I miss your body. You make some kind of fire within me. It's almost like it's burning through my skin. Make myself feel warmer when
So here you have your corn, and you're never gonna fully get, like, you know, all of those pieces off, but if you see them and they bother you, just pull them out. But you're not gonna fully get them all out. So me personally, I stand the bigger side of the corn up, and then I cut as close to the cob as possible. Sometimes you may have to go over them, maybe, you know, a couple of times or so. But you just want to cut it as close to the cob as possible. Like I said, you might have to go over it again, so you want all that goodness in your corn. And of course you want the kernels. Then what you do is turn the knife around, so not the sharp part, but the opposite. And then you just go down. You keep doing that. Usually I have a smaller knife, but I don't know. I think my other one is not clean. But you just run it down like that. Because you want all of that in your fried corn. So there's nothing left. Now, that's how it should look when you're done.
Don't say I never taught y'all nothing. Okay.
All right, got my bacon cooking, which I cook so much because once the bacon is done, I'm gonna chop it up and I'm gonna use the bacon pieces for my Brussels sprouts. And then while the bacon is cooking, I'm actually got my oil on to fry my chicken. And I was gonna put the chicken in the deep fryer, but I'm gonna be honest, I did not feel like having to clean the deep fryer out once I was done. So I just decided to deep fry it in this pot. But yeah, this is what's going on here. And then I'm about to clean and cut up my Brussels sprouts and get those prepped to go in the oven. So here we go. All right, now that the bacon is done, it's out, I'm gonna go in with about this much butter just to kind of give it some more grease. Add to it. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is just add the corn and then season to my liking. So there you have it, fried corn.